Hello folks and welcome back to another video from Jamie and Jordan. So today we've been looking forward to doing this one for a while now. We're going to review a movie, and that movie is the Simpsons movie. Yeah.
Yep,
the
Simpsons movie, representing the Simpsons movie. No better way to talk about my favorite animated television series of all time than talking about their feature-length film,
Yes.
The Simpsons movie. This is a copy that I've had for quite some time now. I only really got it to watch the commentary track. There's the disc.
That's inside, yeah, as you can see.
I'm stupid enough to buy this because I didn't know that the Simpsons movie was on Disney Plus. I knew all the episodes were, but I didn't know the movie because...
Well,
why not?
It's quite an easy mistake to make.
Yep.
But yeah, the Simpsons movie was brought out in 2007, which that was about 16 years ago now.
Yep.
So it's been out a long time. So I think what we'll do is we'll talk about our favourite scenes or moments, and maybe we'll give it a rating maybe at the end as well. So yeah. So Jordan, do you have any favourite moments or scenes from the movie?
Let's first just discuss about what the movie's about.
Okay, fair enough then.
Because we can't just discuss our favourite scenes. We have to discuss what the movie's about first, and then our favourite scenes.
Okay then, right.
So the Simpsons movie follows, obviously, of course, the Simpsons, and it starts off with the family going to church, and Homer says, "Oh, why do I have to go to church? I don't even believe in Jeebus." And then Marge is like, "I don't care. We have to go. We gotta be a respectful family." And then they all walk in. Yeah, they all walk in, and they're like, Homer's like, "Pray to Jesus, pray to Jeebus, pray to Jeebus." And then something happens, and Homer's like, "Save me, Jeebus." In other words, he's taking the piss out of Jesus, but that's The Simpsons.
Yeah.
But The Simpsons movie obviously follows The Simpsons, and then there's this plot where Homer dumps something into the lake.
Oh, yeah.
Because Springfield becomes too polluted, and Lisa's trying to fight pollution, and then Homer goes and mess it up and dumps something into the lake, and then
Behind the nuclear plant, yeah.
By the nuclear plant. And then also there's this story about Homer and Bart's friendship, or father and son trip, is messed up. And then Homer says to Bart, because they're on the roof, and says, "I double dare you to shoot the Flanders' doors." And he does it, and then he's like, "I double dare you to walk around or to skateboard around Springfield naked."
Yep.
And then Bart is like, "Dad, I can't do that." And then Homer's like, "Well, on your wedding day, I'll be singing bark, 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 bark." And then Bart's skating, and he sees a scene that...
Yeah, the scene.
The scene.
If you know what we mean, yeah.
If you've seen the movie, you've seen the scene, which was pretty stupid. I never understood why they would add that in. Never really continued the story. It's just a waste of time. And this movie was actually going to be rated R just because of that scene.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it follows the Simpsons trying to escape Springfield, and now they're in the dome and they escape, and then they try to get back to save Springfield, and it's just a whole cluster fuck of a movie, which is funny and it's good.
Yeah.
It could have been better, but
there's different storylines to it, a lot of storylines to it. But yeah,
it could have been better, but it's still a pretty good movie. It's probably one of my favorite Simpsons things to be related to. And this came out in 2007, so I think this is around the 17th, 18th season or whatever. Yeah, 18th season.
Right, yeah.
The reason why it took the movie so long is because they were making the show while making the movie, so they had to make all the episodes that to get with the movie. And that's why I think the first part of season 18 or 19 had a lot of the the Simpsons movie stuff, rebuilding the town.
Yeah.
Which The Simpsons is still a great show. It's just, it took a long time to make a movie. But Jamie, what's your favourite scenes?
Oh, favourite scenes. Well, we were discussing this in the car earlier on. I did point out there's a couple of kind of at the start of the movie that I liked. The bits where Homer's got the pretend chainsaw scene. He goes yum 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 yum, and then everybody puts their hand away, and they peek in through the door and they discover Homer's got he has got a chainsaw it all.
Rum, bum, 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 rum, bum, bum, bum. And there's a scene in the movie where Krusty busts into the door and he says to the chimp, "Go and get her," and then Maggie's like, "Psh,
oh yeah,
bring it." And then the scene where Homer's like, "So long, losers!" And then the tree, and they fall down. They're like,
"Oh, he's on the sandpit, but he's too fat to get down the hole."
"Quickly, his head is showing. Scratch it!"
Ow, ow. Yeah, I do like that scene as well now.
There's some scenes in it that are just boring.
Yeah. Obviously, as I mentioned earlier on to Jordan, the scene in the motel didn't really get that one. Also, yeah, the scene in the when they went to Alaska in the log cabin, Marge and Homer get a bit. Well, you know what husband and wife do, obviously sometimes.
That was boring. It's like there's no need for it. We're not focusing on their relationship. They're focusing on how to save the town. And through this whole movie, Homer was an absolute asshole. More of an asshole than he usually is in the episodes. This is where he was just jerk ass Homer. Was like, why make him that much of an asshole? And he's so stubborn. It's his fault that Springfield is in danger, so he should be the one to go and save it, not the family. Him.
Yeah.
That should have been the premise. Homer really messed up, so Homer should have went to go and save Springfield because it was his fault. It was no one else's fault, and obviously people were polluting in the town. But like Homer's the one that doomed us all. And Marge in this movie was really naggy, and we're getting into the negatives now. It's a good movie, but there's a lot of good scenes and lots of bad scenes.
Yeah.
But I do like the one where Homer's in the hypnotist and he's chopped up and it's like boom, 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 boom. And people overlook this movie because in 2007 The Simpsons was popular, but people said the show hasn't been funny in years, which is bullshit. Simpsons is still funny.
Yep. It's still going strong, I think the viewer ratings are still, pretty solid. Still got a big fan base, and I do think they'll keep on making it for a long time yet, Who knows, there could even be a second movie.
There actually is.
Yeah.
It's in development, from what I've been told and heard. Because I keep up with The Simpsons.
We would love to see it someday, and then maybe we could also review that movie someday.
Yeah.
So any other things you want to discuss about the movie, or any kind of characters? Was there any characters you thought really stood out, maybe, or
the wee Irish guy?
He was good, wasn't he? Yeah.
He's he actually only appeared a couple of times after the movie. I don't know why they added him in to be Lisa's love interest. Like, it's just like, why? Well, what's the point in that? Making a whole new character for...
That's kind of like, well, obviously, we all know that Milhouse likes Lisa, so that was kind of his, kind of role, but now it's been stolen by this young Irish lad with a very Irish accent, and he's pretty charming, isn't he, though?
Yeah, but it's a waste of time and energy for characters and stuff. But I will say, the plot of the movie is very interesting. Actually, I'm going to put this window down.
That's right, can I put that down? That's sun's in my eyes. Bear with us for a second. But, no, I know what you mean. I think they should have left Milhouse to that role, to be honest. Also, one of my favourite characters is Ralph Wiggum. He wasn't really in the movie that much. I would like to see more of him. So if they do make a second movie,
wait, he was in the movie. I'm not seeing Bart. He's like, I like guys now.
Yeah.
Just poor Ralph always gets in the most competent things. It's so funny.
I failed my English exam. That's impossible. I wasn't remember that scene.
That's impossible. It's a good movie.
Yes. I think out of all the animated cartoons, I think it's definitely in the top 2 for me.
Oh yeah, Spider-Pig.
Spider-Pig,
and that
yes.
scene where Homer's at the motel, he's like, oh, doosh, 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 doosh. And then, yeah, you know, the best comedy this century. If you can't sit down and watch The Simpsons and not laugh, there's something wrong with you.
Oh, definitely.
Because The Simpsons is the greatest comedy ever. They obviously have great comedy stuff, you know, skits and stuff. It's a funny cartoon.
Yeah.
Now,
it's good to watch.
Now I'm going to let Jamie explain the scenes that he think that was so funny.
So funny, right? Well, I've already mentioned the 2 there a while ago. I've got to say, the scene I liked was he was on the motorbike and obviously he was trying to throw the bomb out the top of the dome. So he throws it, the bomb bounces around the dome. Fucking hell, that's right. I mean, the bomb's bouncing around the top of the thing. I think, oh man, this thing's going to fall back down on it. It's going to fall back down. And right enough, I think it did, didn't it? Yep.
And then they grabbed it and they threw it back up.
Yeah. But they caught it again, threw it back up. I do like that scene now.
And the whole bomb explodes.
Yeah.
And then Ralph is like, "Oh, it's raining." Ow, that hurts.
It's radioactive.
Radioactive. Yeah, it's a funny movie.
Yeah. But no, I like it. I would definitely watch it again, over and over. You know.
Yeah, I think it's only a one-time watch for new fans of the show that are trying to get into the program. We've seen this movie I've seen this movie so many times.
Yeah. Like I meant going to the cinema to see it with my dad and my cousin. First time, and I loved it. I really loved it. And since then, that kind of really got me hooked onto The Simpsons, you know, properly. And yeah, from then on, used to always watch it, Channel 4, 6 o'clock. Put it on after I had my dinner or whatever. And yeah, that's where it started for me with The Simpsons.
Oh, and who got you back into The Simpsons?
I say it was probably myself, to be honest. I just put it on one night. Yeah, I thought, you know, this show here is pretty good. You know, I kind of wish when I was younger I watched more of it. To be honest, I didn't really watch enough of it. But hey, I'm making up for lost time now.
Yeah, and this is his second time watching the movie. The first time he saw it was in the theater, but then he hasn't watched it.
It'd have been a long time.
But I'm a massive Simpsons fan, as Jamie can vouch for me.
And as you can see by the t-shirt he's wearing today, Mr. Plow.
Yeah, every time we've made a Simpsons video, I was like, I gotta wear my Simpsons merchandise. Because The Simpsons is great. You don't know how special something is when it's there, and then when it's gone, you realize, yeah, this thing is great.
Yeah.
Because it's not just a cartoon. We relate to Homer and Marge and Bart and Lisa and Maggie and Mr. Burns, Mr. Smithers, Apu, Chief Wiggum, Carl, Lenny.
Yeah. Snake.
Snake,
so many
Moe.
good characters.
Simpsons has been there for everybody, for ups and downs. And the reason why the show's impact has lasted so long is because you relate to these characters and you want these characters to succeed. And that's why the show is still successful and still on, because people want to watch The Simpsons. They don't care about jokes that are too gruesome.
Yeah.
They just want a general nice comedy that is funny. And the fact that shows like Family Guy and other stuff can't take a hint that your show is not popular no more. Nobody wants to watch Family Guy. And the fact that their motion picture was cancelled just shows you a reason that majority of the time people don't like Family Guy and people love The Simpsons. Because unlike Family Guy, The Simpsons is actually funny.
Yeah.
And this is not me hating on Family Guy. This is just not me shit talking. This is truth talking.
Yeah.
When was the last time that you seen Family Guy being like, oh, that was great? Well,
exactly. No,
the first couple of seasons.
Yeah.
The fact that The Simpsons is still getting good ratings after all these years just proves to you that it's great. But people, like old fans, would say, well, the show's quality has went down. How would you know if you don't watch no more?
True. You've got to watch it first and then give it a, a rating or, just share your opinion on it.
Not
But,
every
yeah,
episode is going to be great.
No.
People were bitching about the principal in the Popper season 9, episode 2 or 1, whatever. People said that was the death of the Simpsons. No.
No. Still going strong. As long as Fox keep backing it, it'll be on TV. We can guarantee that.
No, as long as Disney keeps saying
That's right,
make
Disney.
more.
Yes, Disney as well. of
And
course.
with
Yeah.
the Simpsons, they don't have parental control. Kids can actually watch the Simpsons and laugh at it.
Yeah. Just make it funny, It doesn't have to be any bad language or anything like that, and it just make it funny. That's all we want.
Yeah, that's all we
So-
want. We want good comedy.
Yes.
What would you give this movie out of the rating?
Out out of 10, I think I'd give it. I think I would give it a 9. Yeah, 9. It's very good. I love it.
I'd give it 10.
All right.
10 out of 10. Really. If you've not watched this movie before,
Yes, folks.
please go and watch it because you will enjoy it.
Yeah, please
It is
do.
the last time, even when The Simpsons gets cancelled, hopefully never, but when the show is gone, people are going to look back at this and be like, this was what cartoons were like.
Yeah, no, it's a great movie. So maybe let us know in the comments what's your favourite scenes or moments in the movie. What's your favourite Simpson character? Who's your least favourite? Maybe even please let us know in the comments.
And it's still 10 times better than Family Guy.
Yeah, it's way better.
This is not me shitting talking Family Guy. This is just a fact. Family Guy can be a good show. They just choose not to. Like, how can people hate The Simpsons and say the show sucks?
I know. That's beyond me.
I'm sorry. I'm too much of a passionate Simpsons fan to let people shit talk the show that generally made cartoons what it is.
Yeah,
If it wasn't for The Simpsons, primetime would be dead.
that could be. There'll be nothing really to watch, to be honest. Kind of that early evening slot The Simpsons is on. Channel 4, RTE. It's on, of course, on Disney Plus. All the episodes in the movie
Except
as well.
one.
Well, except one, of course, yes. But
Do you know what episode that is?
no, why
Star Craven Dad.
was that one banned?
Michael Jackson one.
Oh, right.
Which was bullshit.
Yeah, wasn't great. Didn't look good for MJ. But again, that was just what they did to him, unfortunately.
No, they had
Okay.
to because they're like... And besides,
Well,
the episode was good, but it wasn't that great.
no.
It's one episode. Anyway, go and watch this movie. Enjoy this movie.
Yeah, please do.
Watch it.
We would
Enjoy
recommend it.
Love it. It's a great movie. It's the best. I'm getting all the DVDs of all the seasons because they stopped making them on DVD. Anyway,
It's a shame they did that, but that's the way things are nowadays. Just everything's through streaming services, isn't it? Netflix or Disney or Amazon or
Yeah.
whatever. What are we on? 18 minutes.
alright folks, sorry for the short wee video. The
Yeah.
sun's blinding us out
It's
here.
very, very cold as well. But yeah, we'll be back soon again with another brand new video. Please let us know if you have any ideas for us in the comments, as always.
Yes. Our next movie we're going to review is probably the South Park movie, so we'll
Yeah.
get on that. I'll probably watch that tomorrow, and then I'll text him about it. Have you ever seen the
Yeah.
South Park movie?
I've seen it once, but I haven't seen it since. A bit like the Simpsons movies. I'll have to rewatch it again.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, folks, have a good day, have a good night.
Yes,
good
God
morning,
bless.
good evening. It's a goodbye for me.
And a goodbye from me.
Peace.
We'll see you again soon. Bye, folks. Thanks for watching.
The Simpsons.